COVID-19 is a respiratory illness caused by a new type of coronavirus. But what is the respiratory system and how is it affected by COVID-19? We spoke to Professor Debbie Bogart, Scottish Senior Clinical Fellow and Honorary Consultant in Paediatric Infectious Diseases. Our respiratory system is a series of organs responsible for taking in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide, also known as something called gas exchange. Professor Bogart told us that when we become infected with COVID-19, it can cause an infection in part of this respiratory system known as the respiratory tree, which is found in our lungs. The respiratory tree, also called the bronchial tree, is a name given to the branch-like structure in our lungs, which includes the bronchi right down to the tiny air sacs called alveoli. Professor Bogart goes on to say that when we contract COVID-19, the lining of the respiratory tree typically becomes damaged, irritating the nerves in the lining of the airway and causing that dry cough we've heard about. However, for a small number of people, the infection can cause more severe problems by affecting what's known as gas exchange. Gas exchange happens around the alveoli, those tiny air sacs at the tips of the respiratory tree. Oxygen passes into the blood and carbon dioxide passes from the blood into the alveoli and is then exhaled. Professor Bogart says that if COVID-19 affects this process, our body becomes less able to take on oxygen and get rid of that carbon dioxide over time, and some people will need a ventilator to help them breathe.